taking my money, let me call in hand. I'm gonna black your eyes and you can tell your man I'm tired of being mistreated and the way you do. I wanna tell everybody that I'm down on you. Tell the sergeant, you can tell Chief O'Brien, before I take you back I'd rather serve some time. I'm tired of being mistreated and the way you do. I want to tell everybody that I'm down on you. Hi folks, welcome to Tired of Being Mistreated by Clifford Gibson. I have the cup on the 5th fret. On the performance video I had it in the 6th, but I thought it might be a little easier for you to follow when I have it in the 5th fret. Basically we have an open G tuning, which would normally be D, G, D, G again, then B and D. This time I decided to tune down the 6th string to a C in order to get a basic note for the C chord which we need in this piece. Okay, so we have C, G, D, and G, B, D. We need 4 chords for the intro. This is a G6 chord, which is a bar chord over 4 strings on the 2nd fret, and a 4th fret on the 3rd string, and 3rd fret on the 2nd string. G6, release the 1st finger and you get a G chord. Later on we need the C chord, or by adding the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the G string, C 7th. And we need a D 7th chord, which is 2nd finger on the 6th fret. We normally would not need this note or this finger because the open string would make this note, but remember we tuned it down to C, so we need this finger here. Then the 3rd finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, and the 1st finger for the 1st fret on the B string. This is the D 7th chord, and these are the 4 chords that we need for this intro. Okay, we start with the double stop, 3 on the 3rd string and 2 on the 2nd string, but we only play the G string note, which we then slide up from 3 to 4, and this is followed by the B string note. Then we introduce the 1st finger for the G6 chord and release it again. By the way, we have an alternating bass most of the time. Then the same thing again. This time the triplet here has an additional bass note on the open D string. And this comes the 3rd time, and here it stops. And we have to play this single note line. Let's have a look at this line. This is first string, open, second, open again, and then 3, 2, open. So this is the last chord, and here the little line begins. Then we have 3 notes on the G string, which is the 3rd fret, slide it up to the 4th fret, and the open G string. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, here we have it. And these are the last 2 notes, D string, 2nd, and open G string. Okay, let's play from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Then we need the C chord. After playing the open C string, or open 6th string, I add the 3rd finger in order to get a C7th chord, and I play this by a half muted chop. Then I bring the 3rd finger back to the 2nd fret. Then I release the 3rd finger, play the D string and the G string. I have to bring the pinky up to the 5th fret, bring it back to 3, and completely release it. And then again I need the ring finger for 3rd fret on the G string and open. So the C chord section, and here we land on the open G string, 5th string, and start the next run by sliding up to the 5th fret with a pinky. Then we have this triplet here, 3, 2, 0. Then we move to the G string, where we have the same thing that we played in the first melodic run. 3, 4 as a slide and the open string. Okay. And D string, 2nd and open. Then we slide from 2 to 3 on the D string. And play 3, 2, 0. Then 3, 4, 0 on the 5th string. And last but not least, this approach to the D7th chord. So the whole thing is... Oh, I missed it. And then we land in this D7th chord. So the second line, starting out of bar number 5, in the D7th chord, where we need the pinky on the 3rd fret on the first string. And we give these notes a little micro bending. And then remember this in bar number 6, this is almost the same. And then this turnaround here. And this is the whole intro. This is the turnaround. Okay, let's play the whole thing. This leads us into the verse. So let's have a look at the solo. The solo starts with a lot of 3-finger plus thumb chords, and as I mentioned before, you could also leave the G string notes away when you're not used to play with your ring finger. We start with this chord, the G7th, which is 3rd fret on the 2nd and 3rd fret on the 1st string. And we only have to move this back and forth. So it's 3rd fret, 2nd, 3rd again, okay? Then in the next bar on the B string we play this little melodic thing here, a chromatic line from 0 to 3, so 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, while we keep playing the G string, D string note. This is a D string, not an E string, so let's call it the 1st string. So we keep playing the 3rd fret on the 1st string, and I also play the open G string. Okay. Then we move this up to the 5th fret and add the 1st finger in the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and bring this down to the 2nd position. So 4th position, 3rd, 2nd. Okay, the whole line. And then we have a steady bass on the 6th string. While we play these melodic notes, D string open, then 2nd with a hammer on, and the open G string. These 3 notes make a triplet. Then we have G string on the 3rd fret, open again, same triplet again, and then we end with this double stop here in bar number 30. Then we have the steady bass on the 5th string, and we slide up to the 9th fret on the 1st string, 8, 7, 5, all on the 1st string. B string. 0, 1, 2, 3. Then this second fret on the first string, and then a G string, third fret with a little micro bending. And then open G string, and then we have these three notes, D string, open, second open, as the transition to what we already know from the intro. Okay, let's play the whole solo. Okay, in the verses I play exactly the same as in the intro. There's only two bars which are different, and these are bars number 7 and 8 of the verse, where I don't play the same run as in the intro, but a slightly different run, and I'll show you what I do. First, we stop with alternating bass and play a steady bass on the A string, and we start with these notes, 5 on the first string, and you can give this a sliding, so maybe from the 3rd fret. Then after having played the second bass note, we go to 3, and then we have 2 and 0 before we come to the G string, where we play 3 and 4. So this is I do it again a little bit slower. And now we have 0 on the G string and 0 on the D string. Then we go to 2 on the D string and come back to the G string, and we play all these notes with the fingers, not with the thumb, although we have 2 notes on the D string. We also play these notes with the fingers. So this from the beginning of this line, this is then we have another bass, then the D string with the fingers, and then D string 2 and 0, all notes played by the fingers. And from the beginning of this bar number, what is it, 7, so this is the whole, these are the whole 2 bars, which are different to the intro, but all the other stuff is exactly the same as in the intro. So this was Tired of Being Mistreated. I hope you had good fun learning this one. I hope this lesson was useful, and I'd be glad if you welcomed me back soon again for another lesson. In the meantime, take care. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.